Yeah.
So you managed Jay? Cheers on the Corn and
yeah, but don't get away from the Big L stuff. I want the Big L stuff,
and
man.
Original Flavor and Big L.
Yeah, but not at the same. You know, it was different shit. Like my career has been ill.
Okay.
But as far as Big L goes, yeah, I was gonna sign him. But my point is our history. I was giving you our history.
Right.
And also we all knew each other. Like it wasn't like it was some shit where it was like we knew each other really from day to day being in the street.
Right.
Big L. Like we be on the block, like you know what I'm saying. You 139th, I'm from 142nd, but you know, like I'm from 1199, but I used to be on 142nd, and I would call that my block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I saw Big L all the time. You understand what I mean? So when I got in the music business, it was we would talk, and you know Big L had the first deal. He had like a single deal with Columbia,
and he had indie, like when he did Flamboyant, his entertainment. So
and you know, and even like you know, one day Jay actually battled Big L on 139th Street.
Oh wow,
man! You talking about battles?
That's what he used to do.
DMX and Jay-Z battle.
Yeah, that was in the barbershop in the Bronx.
Who won?
Jay.
Jay won.
Yeah.
DMX told me he won.
I think DMX for what he wanted to do, he did win. But for what he needed for me, he convinced all my friends that he was real because they used to tease me about Jay. You understand what I'm saying?
I didn't understand what you were saying.
Well, like, you know, Jay was like a Brooklyn dude. So, you know, Harlem dudes don't just accept Brooklyn dudes. You know what I'm saying? Back then. And Jay swag was a little different. Like, just look at it. You understand? Look at Hawaiian Sophie.
Right.
It's completely different than Rockefeller Jay. You understand what I'm saying? So, I used to get teased for fucking with the Brooklyn niggas. So basically, I would come uptown, and all day, my crew, the best out, would tease me all day about this nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Like shit on him, you say?
Like just, you know, tease me about the fact that his swag was different. You know, he used to get like, fast rapping, we don't want to. That's why the battle happened.
Okay.
You know, because they was teasing me so much, and I knew what Jay was, but no one else really.
So how did this battle happen? You and DMY?
No. Me and my man Steve Mack. Steve Mack. Yeah, Steve Mack was from 3333. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And he was managing these guys, Win, and damn, I can't remember everybody. They're gonna be mad at me, man.
Yeah.
The Win and Les Oils.
Okay.
And Harlem Nights. The Harlem Nights.
Okay. Harlem Nights. That's what DMX said on this show.
All right, so the Harlem Nights. Damn, I'm glad I remembered that shit.
That's what DMX said on the podcast.
Yeah, and you know, me and Steve Mack went to high school together, but we was also in the Best Out. Right. I'm from Lenox, he from Broadway. It was a crew of us. So we was from different blocks. You know what I mean? But we hung out tough every day, and we rather like laughed than be fighting. We, you know.
So they said that.
So they used to be shitting on me every day because original. You know, I'm from a crew of hardcore people. I'm in an extreme circumstance.
Right.
That's not what they was talking about. Like Jay used to rap fast.
Right.
And he didn't dress the same. You know, it was different. And then also, the original Flavor, they weren't like gangster rappers. It was about jazz. It was about music. They didn't get that at all. And I was like, you guys only see hood shit, and I'm trying to get away from that shit. But I knew they could rap, so I was like, all right, we set up a battle. So I'm always argue hard every day.
And the Tone Hooker's original Flavor.
Tone Hooker, the one, he was an original Flavor, Ski, Chubby Chub.
Yeah, Chubby Chub.
Tone Hooker was the one that made the name up Rockefeller.
Wow.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I heard that before. So
boom, we ended up. So we all met up at the Gaucho Gym in the Bronx. Right, and then we headed over.
That's on Girard.
And Tone Hooker Tone Hooker's man was in a wheelchair. I actually think I saw him in a picture with my OG Daniel the other day. I got to ask if that was him. But he owned the barbershop because we had to meet on like a neutral ground. Right. So we got in there and we got the battle and Big L taped it.
See?
He said that.
Big L taped it. DMX.
It was crazy.
No, DMX did not co-sign it.
Who said it?
No, that was Biggs who said that on another podcast.
Drum facts.
Yeah.
But look, a lot of shit happened. But Jay's part we taped, but Wild wouldn't let us tape because we hadn't. It didn't because his shit wasn't copyrighted.
So in your opinion, Jay did win that battle?
Because I'm telling you, in my perspective,
except for what was
like the next day, like Biggs and Bob Alab called me and was like, "Yo," he said that Money dancing on the ceiling shit, and niggas saw it, the vision, like he could rap, and then the lifestyle had to come with it, you know. So you got to remember, like the Rockefeller was really a variation of my original crew.